13 C's of leadership. Every leader learns too late. Why the 13C model matters? Leadership today demands far more than authority or technical skill. In a world of constant change, uncertainty, and rising expectations, leadership must come from within. The 13C leadership model offers a holistic, value-anchored path to excellence. Built as 3 layers: inner character, outward behavior, and future-shaping capability. It shows that leadership is both a personal journey and a professional responsibility. Because real leadership isn't a position, it's who you become and the future you help shape. Layer 1. Inner leadership foundation. 1. Courage. Courage is not loud decisions, but owning mistakes before blaming others. A plant head who openly accepts a process failure instead of sacrificing a junior shows real leadership courage. Leadership begins the moment you open your mouth with responsibility and truth. Dr. Satish Dhawan took public responsibility for ISRO's failure and later credited success entirely to the scientist's courage in action. 2. Commitment. Commitment is staying steady when results are slow and pressure is high. Leaders who continue mentoring teams during downturns show commitment beyond timely numbers. Commitment is leadership currency. You lose it, you lose influence. Rahul Dravid accepted every role the team needed: batsman, keeper, coach, mentor, commitment beyond words. 3. Credibility and integrity. Credibility is built when leaders keep promises even when it costs them. An HR leader who refuses unfair exits despite pressure protects integrity and earns lifelong trust. Credibility collapses the moment behavior stops matching words. King Satya Harish Chandra remained truthful in extreme hardship credibility under fire. 4. Communication. Communication isn't about speeches. It's about clarity when confusion strikes. A leader who explains why a decision is taken, even when it's unpopular, prevents fear from spreading. Communication is not what you say. It is what people understand and act upon. Ants and bees coordinate complex tasks without language alignment over vocabulary. 5. Consistency. Consistency means behaving the same on good days and bad days. Teams trust leaders who don't change values when power or pressure increases. A leader's power lies not in intensity, but in consistency. Ratan Tata showed decades of consistent purpose and values. 6. Conviction. Conviction is standing firm when silence would be easier. A leader who refuses unsafe shortcuts despite deadlines shows conviction that saves lives and reputations. Conviction is the inner voice that refuses to surrender principles. Gautama Buddha chose truth over royalty. Conviction in action. 7. Courtesy and caring. Caring leadership remembers that people are human before they are resources. A simple act, checking on an employee's family during crisis, creates loyalty no incentive can buy. Teams forget instructions but never forget compassion. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam led with intellect and humility, leadership with a heart. Layer 2. Leadership in action. 3 C's. 8. Collaboration. Collaboration means sharing credit and owning failures together. Leaders who remove barriers and listen to people on the ground find better solutions than working alone. Collaboration doesn't add strength, it multiplies it. During COVID, Tata Companies and IHCL stood together as one family, sharing resources, helping each other, and working day and night to deliver oxygen, hospital beds, digital health support, and life-saving supplies where they were needed most. 9. Cultural orientation. Great leaders read context before they read reports. They adjust their style to culture, people, and environment. Culture eats strategy, unless the leader understands both. Venu Srinivasan built TVS using Kaizen, local skill building, and Indian customer sensitivity culture as strategy. 10. Customer focus. Customer focus reminds leaders that purpose lies beyond internal metrics. A service head who redesigns processes based on customer pain, not convenience, leads with meaning. When you protect the customer protects your business. Jeff Bezos kept an empty chair in meetings to represent the customer voice at the table. Layer 3. Leadership for the future. 3 C's. 11. Clarity of vision. Vision gives people direction when the future feels uncertain. Leaders who connect daily work to a larger purpose reduce anxiety and increase ownership. A leader is not the one who knows the path, but who helps others see it. Steve Jobs imagined products the world never requested, until people could not live without them. 12. Creativity and critical thinking. Creativity questions old habits. Critical thinking challenges comfortable assumptions. Leaders who ask, why do we do it this way, unlock innovation without extra cost. Think differently. Decide wisely. Dr. Verghese Kurian combined creativity and execution to build India's dairy revolution. 13. Continual improvement. Improvement never ends. Excellence is a moving target. Great leaders learn, unlearn, and redesign continuously. Yesterday's excellence is today's baseline improvement is non-negotiable. Motorola pioneered Six Sigma in the mid-1980s, achieving a 90% plus defect reduction and over $16 billion in savings. Later learning from Motorola, Jack Welch embedded Six Sigma across GE improvement as culture, not event. Why this model is powerful. Most leadership models focus on skills or authority. The 13C model reminds us that character creates action, and action creates legacy. Closing leadership as responsibility. Leadership is not about being remembered as powerful. It is about being remembered as someone who made people better. This video is conceived from the article published by Dr. Emma Narasimha Murthy, Man. Subscribe, like, comment, share.